the fastest way to reach any goal is to find someone who's already achieved it and then have them teach you. Now, whether you know somebody who is a high income entrepreneur personally or not, we all have access to the internet, and we can use that to find people who have experience doing what it is that we want to do, learn what they did, and then use that to get the same or similar results, right? This is the magic of internet mentors. So if you want to know what internet mentors are, how they can help you make more money and achieve your goals for free, whatever your goals are, and how to find internet mentors, then this video is for you. My name is Don Fulton, and I'm on a quest to understand business and use that knowledge to create the life and the income I want. And if you want the same thing, if you're on a similar mission, this channel is for you. Be sure to subscribe. And if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you my personal internet mentors and the criteria that I used to pick them. So let's get to it. First, what are internet mentors? I mean, simply put, it's mentors on the internet. So let's break it down a little bit, right? So mentors are someone or is someone who teaches you how to do something, who sets an example, whose advice you can take to achieve your goals, whatever they may be, to accomplish whatever it is that you want to do, right? And then the internet, of course, is the internet, right? So why are mentors important? Mentors help you achieve whatever your goal is. There are mentors who have literally helped us do, everyone, any one of us, any human, who mentors have helped us do everything. Anyone who has taught you how to do something, whether consciously or consciously or unconsciously, is a mentor. Your parents are mentors, your teachers are mentors, coaches are mentors. Any celebrity you look up to is a mentor. Any author that you read is a mentor. So mentors are affecting our lives every day, all the time. If you've ever had a 9-to-5 job, your trainer was a mentor. Your manager is a mentor. Even if you, I don't know, had a coworker who trained you, or a coworker who you hang out with, who's helped give you tips on the job, mentor. So for every single thing, we've always had mentors. Even if you were a baby and learning how to walk, your mentor was the people around you walking. So we've all had mentors to do all kinds of different things. Now, with the internet, you can figure out whatever goal it is that you want, and then find someone on the internet who has achieved that goal and talks about that goal openly, and then bam, you have an internet mentor. You can find an internet mentor for literally anything. Anything that you're trying to find one for, you can find one for making jewelry, for learning art, for learning music or photography, for learning hair braiding, for learning, I don't know, plant growing. Literally anything you want to find a mentor for, you can find it on the internet. So you can use that as a hack to help you accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish for free. So what can mentors provide for me specifically? What can, what do I need to do to find and select my mentors, right? And where would I find them? So mentors can provide you all kinds of tips and tactics, especially once you figure out what it is that you're trying to do. They can help you get there 20 times faster. Instead of trying to learn every single thing on your own, you can find someone, a mentor, who's done that thing that you want to do, and then just follow the path that they followed. I mean, obviously you can't do every single thing that they would have to do, and you'd have to, make some tweaks to make it work for you. But if they've already set the path and you know that it works, because again, their mentor, it should be someone that's already done the thing that you want to do, why not follow their path? That's literally the easiest way to get what it is that you want. And everybody is online. Everybody's talking about everything online. Their business, their personal business, their economic business, like everything that you could find, someone is putting it online. So why don't you use that to help create the life that you want to make? Okay, so where can I find some internet mentors? Find internet mentors in the place that you go to a lot. That way, you'll be sure to see them. So this could be your social media, if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube. Find people that have achieved what you want and follow them. Binge their content. Are they on YouTube? Have they written books? Have they written articles? Do they write a blog currently? Do they have a website? Find them there. You can... Yeah, online. That's definitely online. The places that you frequent a lot are the best places to start. I would also say create a swipe file. That's a huge hack that I wish someone had told me about years and years ago, because I've noticed that I've always done it. Being an artist, you always collect, pieces of art or pictures of art or something that you want to come back to, that you want to kind of emulate, add to your own style. And that is a swipe file. Okay, so that principle, why don't you do it for whatever it is that you're interested in? Okay, photography, then why don't I create a swipe file of photographers' work that I really love? Shots that I've really loved to see that have inspired me to do something else. If you're a artist or a jewelry maker like me, you may have screenshots of so many other people's jewelry in your phone. That's a swipe file. If you write, then having people's blogs or their email saved, that could be a swipe file. If you are a cook or a chef, having a list of recipes that you really like, or that your go-to recipes, or having another kind of swipe file of recipes that you want to try, or recipes that looked inspiring, or recipes that you want to try but remake, like do something different, add your own thing in. Like, all of these are swipe files. And when you have swipe files with people that you're inspired by, it will not only inspire you to create more things, but you'll have a constant flow of inspiration in one place. So for those times where you get discouraged, or you feel like, oh, shit's getting boring today, shit is getting frustrating today, I'm really not feeling it, you can always refer back to this swipe file and gather more of that inspiration that's, you're going to need to keep moving forward. And then also, another way to find internet mentors and things is to be willing to explore and research. Like, the way that you can be an internet detective, the way that you can be Sherlock Holmes when you are trying to find somebody's tea, be the same way when you're trying to find answers for yourself, when you're trying to find answers to get these things, to get these goals that you want, right? And then another thing, just had it, but I lost it. Maybe I'll circle back. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it won't. Who knows? So yeah, you've stuck around this far. We have talked about what internet mentors are, why they're important, where to find them, what they can give you, how beneficial they are. So yeah, let's talk about my internet mentors, right? Um, I have a bunch of them. This is about 10. This, again, is not the whole list. I have mentors to do all kinds of things. And I'll tell you what these mentors are and what like I kind of use them for. That's such a bad term. But what I get from them. So one that I can think of off the top of my head is Dan Coe. That's Dankoe. And I'm going to actually put a link to every single one of my internet mentors, some kind of link to maybe their YouTube or their socials down in the description. So check them out. But first one is Dan Coe. He makes a lot of really fucking inspirational content about making content, about starting a business, about leaving your 9 to 5 and creating a business that's going to give you the life that you want, and doing that with writing. He talks a lot about content creation. Yeah, check him out. He's fucking awesome. And I also love that he is so authentic. Like, he really seems like he's comfortable in his own skin, and that in itself is inspiring to me and something that I want to embody more of, right? Cool. Second one, my second internet mentors, because they're a channel. It's Think Media. There are multiple mentors, hosts on there. One's named Sean, one's named Omar. The other one's name is Nolan, I believe. Hopefully I didn't fuck up any of those names. But those guys are really fucking awesome. They talk a lot about podcast tactics, about business tactics, about turning your YouTube and turning your online presence into a business. So if you're interested in making a podcast like this, or if you're interested in using your content to make money, definitely check them out. Think Media. My third inspiration or internet mentors are The Read. The Read is a podcast. They focus a lot on, I guess, lifestyle and entertainment. They are really fantastic at storytelling. They are so authentically themselves all the fucking time. I love that. The Read is actually the first podcast that I've ever listened to. They are, there's two co-hosts on there, so that's why I keep saying they. They've been going for about 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. They actually got me into podcasts. Before that, one of the hosts, his name is Kid Fury. I followed him on YouTube. Some friends in college introduced me to his content. So I kind of just followed him. And then once he figured out, oh, I'm going to do a podcast with my homegirl, I was like, oh, okay, I'm definitely going to listen. And so glad I did. It's been fantastic for all of the things I named before: storytelling, their authenticity, for their entertainment and their quality value. I learned about brand deals from them. Yeah, so many things. Number 4, Dr. Andrew Huberman. Huberman, yes. Okay. He is a professor at a university. Please don't ask me which one. I don't want to fuck it up, and I don't want to embarrass myself. Actually, I'm not going to be embarrassed because I don't know everything all the damn time. We're doing this very off the cuff, off my head. So, with a little bit of prep. But he is fantastic for educational content. He talks a lot about science, a lot about health, a lot about understanding your brain, a lot about understanding your body, about how things work. And I love that he, like on the educational side, that he explains things. I love how he breaks things down into understandable nuggets, if that makes sense. And I want to embody more of that. I want to be better at taking complex topics and breaking them down, making them simple and understandable. And not only that, but having a breadth of knowledge about myself and the world around me, my brain, my body. He talks about medication. He talks about meditation. He talks about medication. He talks about cannabis. He talks about productivity. He talks about so many different things that just teach you how to be a better human. So, Dr. Andrew Huberman. What was that, 4? So five and 6 are Layla and Alex Hermosi. They make so much awesome content about making content, about business, about philosophy, about lifestyle, about so many different things, and about making money. Yeah, so why wouldn't you follow them? They're freaking awesome. Alex, he is really awesome at like tactical things, if that makes sense, because I'm in the marketing realm of things, figuring things out there. So he gives a lot of tactics. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. He gives a lot of tactics and really actionable advice that I really like. And then he also gives a lot of like get up and fucking do it kind of content. Like, and I really like that. That's really helpful for me. Um, yeah, it's really awesome. Um, he also has written a lot of books, or 2 books. No, he's written 2 books, sold a lot of books, and I bought those 2 books: $100 million leads and $100 million offers. Um, Definitely check him out. His wife, Layla Hermosi, they run a bunch of well, they have a portfolio of businesses together that they run, and he says that he says in their content that like he focuses a lot more on the sit and do this thing that needs to be done. It takes a bunch of hours, gonna take a bunch of concentration. Like he does more of those things, but then Layla does more of the people management, more of the day to day, more of the payroll and making sure that things are going, the operator duties of a business. And that's a lot of what I've learned from her. When you're a solopreneur just starting out, you may not have an Alex or a Layla, so you kind of have to learn how to be your own Alex and your own Layla, if that makes sense. So she's definitely been talking, or definitely been teaching me a lot more about business, about people management, about operations, which I think I need more, I don't know, structure, more guidance in. So I'm definitely looking at her for that. And then she also talks a lot about getting like, because I don't want to say the emotional stuff, because I guess it is kind of emotional, but it is very fucking like, it's very important. And it's not like it's not emotions like, oh, how are you feeling today, or oh, are you doing great. It's more emotions like how to put your emotions over here and still get the shit that you need to get done, because that's the important thing. And even though you're sad, angry, scared, anxious, you can still do the shit that you need to do. All those things they shouldn't be factors that hold you back. They should be things that push you forward. So she's definitely helped me with that, so thank you. Next is Minority Mindset. His name is Jaspreet Singh. Please, please, please take a look at his channel. He has so much fucking information about business, about money, about taxes, about what's going on in the economy, what's going on in government. Like, this man has taught me so many different things about different things. Like, first off, the Federal Reserve. I had no idea what the fuck the Federal Reserve Bank was. I had no idea that they are not federal. They are not part of the government. They are not a reserve. They don't keep cash on hand, and they are not a bank. You and I cannot go in and, make transactions and all those kind of things. Like, they are kind of a separate entity that influences the monetary policies of this country without necessarily being a part of the government. Like, and a lot of this is like, I don't want to say word for word, but paraphrasing exactly what he talks about on his channel. So please check him out. He also talks about taxes. He's a tax attorney, I believe. Yes. He talks about building businesses, about making content. Check him out. And then two more, and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to cut it on off. Donald Miller. He talks about business as well. He talks a lot about storytelling. He's written a bunch of books. I'm going to start talking about some of his books because they are all, each one of them are just a breath of knowledge. Like, every single time I've read something by this man, I just, boom, my mind has been blown. My, perspective has been shifted. My mind's been expanded. I've learned so much. So yeah, check out his content, check out his books. Again, a lot of business, a lot of storytelling, a lot of breaking it down and making it simple, which love that. And then my last internet mentor that I'm gonna talk about for today is Ali Abdaal. He talks about business building. Everybody on here talks about business building, really. You see what my internet mentors, what my criteria is. Definitely talking about business. People who've all done the things that I want to do. But lastly, Ali Abdaal, he talks a lot about productivity, a lot about business, a lot about how to do more of what you love and how to make that enjoyable, which was definitely a perspective shift for me. Just because you have to do something or just because it's hard doesn't mean it can't be fun. Doesn't mean you can't make it easier. And I'm so thankful for that. Definitely check out his channel. So lastly, the criteria that I pick. I really just try and, I don't know, go with some simple things. I go with, are they in the field that I want to be in? All these people are in business. I want to be in the field of business. Boom. Great. So have they all done something that I've done? Each and every one of these people is a content rock star, has made businesses and money from business and content. And that's literally exactly what I want to do. A lot of them are, actually, now that I really think about it, every single one of these people on this list are into marketing in some kind of way. They may not all talk about specifically marketing, but they all in marketing in some kind of way. And then lastly, are they with people that I would actually want to hang out with? I believe you can learn anything from anyone, but to be an actual mentor, to be someone whose content that you plan to come back to multiple times, I would want it to be someone that I actually like, someone that I actually, might want to hang around, might want to have a conversation with in a bar. I mean, I don't really go to very many bars, but if I were to go to a bar and pick someone that I would have a conversation with, hands down, I'd pick any one of these people on this list. Hands down. And then I also thought of a couple questions maybe you can ask for yourself that I've asked myself to kind of pick these mentors. Okay, so rapid fire, here they are. First, what are my goals? Second, has this person achieved my goal or something similar? Third, is there social proof that they've achieved this thing? Content, books, media, people who know that they've done this thing, is there social proof? Um, is this person interested in helping people like me? Do I share similar values with this person? Do they care about something that I care about? Do they care about a little part of the world that I care about? Would I trust this person to help me get to where I'm trying to go? Yeah. So ask yourself any of those and hopefully all of those questions when you are on the internet picking your new internet mentors, and drop a comment. Tell me how it's going. Tell me some of your internet mentors. I'd love to hear about them. And then the great thing about mentors and internet mentors that you'll discover, they love telling you about shit that they have, found that's helped them. So then you'll find other stuff. And, if you put that stuff in the comment, I'll be able to find out about that stuff as well. And you'll be able to share it in the same way that I'm sharing it. So, yeah. Drop some of those internet mentors in those comments. Whose stuff should I check out? Let me know. And come back for the next one. Oh yeah, also, shameless, shameless plug. If you're interested in this right here, or other pieces of jewelry like it, or other pieces of art made by me, check that description. I got something for you down there. Look at those links. Okay, I'm really leaving now. Okay, bye.